Hello, I am Chase Bennett, and it is 11/1/24. This is my month 2 vlog. Let's start with the video things. So right off the bat, we have my old notes. I was at Unit 3, now I'm at, I have all the units done, which is Unit 5 plus test prep. So, I have progressed in the notes. Unit 3 notes are more filled out than they were before. And the Unit 4 notes all have code and all the comments and stuff along with them. Same with Unit 5. I got some more notes because some of these are important and good to know. And then finally have the test prep notes, which are Unit 6 in the Create with Code course, but they are, I have a lot more stuff that I added with them for test prep stuff. So I have a lot on here. I went through the course, all the like subjects, and put those into ChatGPT, and found got all the notes for them. So all that, plus some of these which I made, plus code for the last unit. One more thing, 30. Here you can see I was about halfway through Unit 3. Then now I am, so I have finished the unit. I finished all 5 units, all 5 prototypes, all 5 challenges, all 5 quizzes. Then I also did these next step things, which are, these are all like general stuff for the test, and also you went back into Unit 1, which I can show, back into our prototype 1, and you went back and you added the speed and RPM on the screen, but you also changed how the car works. I couldn't get my car worked perfectly because you see it kinda, something's wrong with the wheels, but there it goes. Once it gets going, it's good. There's the speed and the RPMs, which update. So we added that. I'll go through the other, start with P4. So this is just like this is actually an isometric view, which is the first time we did that. And you I fell off already. You have to dodge these enemies that have AI, and you get these power-ups. You bump off. And each time you fall off, there will be new enemies spawning. And then C4, which is a similar type of game, but different. It's like a soccer style game. But this is the same thing, where once you kill all the enemies, and one more would spawn. And P5, now these are starting to get into real, like actual games that you could like show somebody as a real game. Here. Difficulty options, I'll just go with medium. You have to click on these. You don't want to click the bombs. Once one falls, game over, you restart, you hit hard, and it's harder. And then C4 or C5, similar difficulty options, home screen, menu screen. Do this. Here, don't hit the skulls when they appear, don't click these. You get one, you lose. And then lastly, that's it. That's all the additional courses that I did. including fixing P1. So let's see, we can go to GitHub. So prototype 5 scripts and challenge 5 scripts was the only ones I have on GitHub because it was the last unit, and I just did it for the last unit because that was the one I on. And then these are commits for P5. So we start with initial, and then the name, and like mostly functioning, and you have the particles and game over working, and you setting up the restart function and the restart function working and difficulty functioning, and then fully functioning. It's like here's the code for the fully functioning ones. So this is what I would be changing in GitHub, and also what's in my notes for all 3 scripts: difficulty button, game manager, and target CS. And then for challenge 5 scripts, there's less because this was after, so I was a little bit more comfortable in using it right. So initial broken code, working without the timer. So the timer was a bonus challenge that I did, but I did a commit just when the actual although it was fully functioning, just without the bonus. But then with the bonus, we can go in and see all this stuff, all the code, difficulty buttons. That's all that. GitHub desktop. Here's all the updates or the history that I've done for prototype 5 scripts. This is the same thing as what was in GitHub because, you know, they're connected. I have nothing changed, and so nothing's to do right now on GitHub desktop. Same history. And the video. So this was the old prototype one before we went back and changed it. So you can see there is no speedometer and no RPMs, and the movement was a little bit simpler, and we could change that to make it more realistic. But that's that. I have also taken lots of practice tests. I've been taking practice tests for about a week now. So I started with training, which is you can go back and change it. Then test 2 testing, I got a 625, which is a failing score, which is the first test. And the test 1 testing is 725, which is passing, but not very good. And then a 700 on the test 2 test, which is also passing, but not very good. Then I went into training mode and looked at almost all the questions and made sure I knew everything. Then I went back and did another one, 875, which is much better for the test 1, and then an 850, which for test 2, which I would like a better than 750 for the actual test, but it is passing. But I would be more comfortable if it was higher. But, that is all. I hope everyone has a good day, and I'll see you next month.